Hey, what is up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is requested by a couple of people, and it's to how to get the flight charts and the flight planning and everything through Navigraph into the simulator in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. So, before we get started, a couple of things you're going to need. I will link everything below in the description, but you're going to need to go to navigraph.com. That will be linked below. You'll just make an account. Now, the thing is, Navigraph is a paidware, and it is in the 2024 version, as you can see down here, as well as the 2020 version. So it's currently in beta, so there is going to be some issues with it, but you can get it for about €9 a month, which isn't too bad. Comes with charts and everything that will be included inside your airplane EFB that we will show later on in the video. So yeah, you'll just navigate over to Navigraph, and you'll just click Get Started, and then you'll want to click to subscriptions, and then you'll find my subscriptions, or you can go to products and scroll down and get Navigraph charts through here. So you'll see it says subscribe. So you'll just subscribe. You can do it yearly for about $92 in USD, 81 euro, or about $10 or $11 in American dollars, and $9 in euro, pounds, whatever you call it. I don't even know European money, but yeah, it's about €9. So once you get all that set up, you'll click over to the downloads tab. You'll want to download a couple things here. You want to make sure you download Navigraph charts. So this is basically it's like a bigger chart thing that'll be installed. I'll show it to you as well through the desktop. And then you'll need Navigraph Hub, because that's going to be very important to get the integrations into the flight simulator. And then you'll need Symlink, because when you use Symlink, it'll actually pinpoint your exact location on your Navigraph map, so you can see where you are on the taxiway. You can see the taxiways that are coming up a lot easier on the chart, and you can see the airport layout and everything like that. So once you get all of those, you'll head over to the first thing that will be downloaded, which will be the Navigraph Hub. So you'll open up Navigraph Hub, and first thing you will see is installed simulators, assuming you have Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 already installed. You'll see it'll say simulator base packages. Basically, the avionics plugin, the first three, these are for different Garmin setups and a couple different airplanes. The basic one is the G1000, then you have a couple of them, the G3000, G5000, the G3X version 2. These are all version 2 stuff for the Garmin's, and then they're in different versions for the actual EFB itself. So you'll just click over here. All this will say install, and it won't say remove, it'll just say install. You'll just click on them. It takes like 2 seconds. You hit click, and boom, it goes straight into your sim without you even having to inject anything on your own or move files. It all goes straight to your community folder, which is great. So you'll just go through all of these. The Navigraph charts in-game panel, that allows you to use it on the overlay on the EFB. Same with this, the EFB app, it installs it so you can click on an actual Navigraph app that's on your EFB, your in-game tablet, and then same thing with the charts. So after all those are installed, then you'll just open up Symlink. It'll ask you to sign in here, and you'll just click sign in. So after you sign in, you'll get something like this, where it'll say your account information for Navigraph, and then the simulator and everything. You're no longer, like, you're not in a flight right now, you're not broadcasting anything, so that's not going to really say much. Plugin status, it says right here everything you know. You can always hit update plugin status, or you can go to plugin settings. We don't want to do all that. And then you can see logs and then different settings here. So you can automatically start Symlink on startup, your PC startup, automatically check for updates and whatnot. So this just allows you to, this basically is like a GPS thing that tells you where you are in the sim over the Navigraph charts. The other thing you installed, which was the Navigraph charts itself, this is a different, this is like a different client that you can set if you have a, another monitor. You can set this over to another monitor. Basically, this is what you're going to get inside of the game. So inside of the simulator, you will have an EFB, which I will show later. And basically, everything that you see here will be on that EFB. But this is basically just like a way bigger picture that you can see all the charts and everything, IFRs, world maps, IFR high, IFR low, and things like that, satellite. So everything that you want to see here. So after all those are set up and you're signed in to each one, you can just minimize all of them. Okay guys, so once you've closed out of all your Navigraph stuff, just don't open up your simulator just yet. We're going to go through creating a flight plan and adding it to that chart. So what you'll do here is you'll just go to simbrief.com, you'll sign in, make an account. This is all free. Simbrief is free. Adding it to Navigraph though will require obviously the Navigraph paid subscription. But creating a flight plan itself on Simbrief is 100% free. So you'll just go over to simbrief.com like we are, and you'll detailed flight planning. You just click on that, it'll load. So here you can see everything that I've got set up. These are my, well, it would say my past flights here, but it says right here that I currently have a Navigraph subscription, so it tells you exactly here. It also tells you what I've flown, a C-130 and a Cessna 172. So what you'll do is you'll go over to new flight on the side. Now all this stuff, this is all, this stuff down here is all to your discretion. I'm just going to file a basic flight plan. So for here, we're just going to find the 172 Garmin 1000 setup. So we'll do the 172R. I don't really think that what R means. I'm not quite sure, but we'll just do 172R, and then we will depart out of, let's do KLAL, which is in Lakeland, and let's say we want to do KJAX, which is in Jacksonville. This is all in Florida. As you can see, everything, all your routes is all filed for you. You can also change the different airways that you want to take and things like that, your registration. All this is up to you. This is just for a tutorial purpose. I'm not really going to go through any of this. Then after that, you'll just hit generate flight. It's going to build maps. Okay, so now your flight is generated. So now what you can do is you can hop over into the simulator. So I will see you guys in the sim. Alrighty guys, so we're here in the simulator. We're in the 172 with the G1000 setup. You'll just do everything, get everything going, the airplane going. I don't know why my yoke is twisting like that, but we'll hide those. If I can hide this one, there we go. So we'll just get everything going, like as if we're starting the plane. Don't want to kill the battery. So we'll just turn everything on. Go. Okay, so the first thing you'll do is you'll navigate over to your EFB, and assuming that you did everything correctly, you will have something that says Navigraph charts, and that's basically your whole entire Navigraph integration from the last 3 things that we installed. So you just click on it, and as you can see, I'm here at KLAL. This basically is just a small tablet version of what I showed you earlier in the video on the actual desktop thing itself, the desktop application. But here is where you're going to load the flight plan and everything. Right now I have it already loaded because I did like a little test run prior to this. So I'll just show you how to unload and load it in real quick. So you'll just go over, if I can pull this thing up, just click on flights, and then you'll just pull this thing up, and then you'll see something that says general options or export. So if you're already, assuming that you don't have a flight plan already in there, you won't see the unload button, but for my case, I have a flight plan already installed. So I'm just going to hit unload, and everything that you imported from Simbrief will show up on this flight plan list, and you're just going to select the one that you set up. So for this case, KLAL to KJAX, I'll just click on the little download button, and you'll see everything in here. You'll see the runway. It'll give you a couple different departures that you can select, approaches, arrivals, etc. So we'll just click on hide, and basically a chart like this will pop up, and you'll have your whole entire route planned out on here. Through this chart, you can change to world map, you can change to satellite, you can change to the sectionals, and then obviously different other presets, IFR high, IFR low, auto IFR, and things like that. You can change a whole bunch of stuff. The way that it looks, this is like dark mode, I guess, for the people who love dark mode. And then for me, I kind of just want to go with the simple. Let's see if I can get rid of this. 1 second here. This map preset. There we go. For me, I like just the simple look of the light mode. If you scroll in, something really cool with the sim link that I had you guys install, it allows you to show. It shows you exactly where you are, basically at the airport, and whenever you move the aircraft, this little arrow indicator, which is you, will move along with it. Now it's delayed about 2 to 3 seconds, so you might come up on a taxiway intersection, but your arrow won't exactly be there yet because it's delayed by 2 to 3 seconds, but it'll get there. So just be careful if you're taxiing and you're solely relying on when to turn. Oh, I'm coming up on this, so I got to turn now, because in reality you're going to hit this intersection before your indicator on here says that you've hit it. So just make sure you keep an eye out on the actual taxiway and not just look at the map while you're taxiing. The map here is just indicating, hey, this is the taxiway routes. You're not following it like a GPS locator. So after you get everything through here, you want to go over to the MFD, and I just gotta hit enter. Oops. Soft key continue. Sorry, I hit the wrong one. You'll get something like this. This will be the first thing that pops up. You'll have chart options, header, plan, profile, all this other stuff. You can have the info. So this is basically the airport information chart. This is the departure for runway 10, which is what we've selected. So anything that you've selected on SimBrief, it'll automatically give you that chart. So if you selected, for example, runway 27 left or something like that for a departure, it'll show you the departure for that map, show you the map for that departure. So that's really cool, so you don't have to flip through a whole bunch of maps to find what you need. Same thing with the stars, all the way up to KJAX, the approach into KJAX, or this is the approach into Lakeland from runway 10. But once you get closer to Jacksonville, the approach for the runway that you've selected will show up. This one, for example, is ILS into 10. So that's really cool. Obviously, weather. This is basically like what's going on at the airport in the sim. So really cool stuff. If you're doing that sim, everything is based off of basically this weather information. So that'll be really easy to copy on a whole bunch of things. So to get the actual track like I have here, I can see it goes all the way up to Jacksonville. To get that there, if it's not already loaded in, when you load up the flight plan, you'll just simply come over to where you are here. You load the actual flight plan. Just in case it's not loaded in, you can just click on flights, and you will go to the export option. This thing is buggy. You'll go to the export option, and it'll say format. So you can just load as active flight plan, just in case, and it sends everything to the avionics if it's not already there. So yeah, that's basically the most basic way I can explain it into getting the flight plan that you set up on SimBrief into the simulator with the Navigraph integration. So if you guys found this video helpful, and you guys have other questions, you can ask me in the comments, and I could try to help you, but I may not have an answer. So with that being said, hope you guys have a good rest of your day or night or morning whenever you're viewing this, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.